For a long time, online casinos and sportsbooks fought for your attention on TV and in stadiums. But now, the real gold rush for eyeballs is happening in the world of video game streaming. It's created this digital arms race that's really blurring the lines between entertainment and some pretty high-stakes risk. So let's break down what's really going on.
So picture this. You're watching your favorite streamer, somebody you follow for their insane skills in a game like Valorant or Fortnite. And then, all of a sudden, bam! A new segment pops up, sponsored by some online crypto casino or a new sportsbook.
On the surface, it just looks like part of the show, right? It's high energy, it's fun, it's entertaining. But underneath all that, it is a very carefully produced advertisement. And that is where the ethical lines start to get really, really blurry.
Yeah, it might seem like just another ad, but trust me, the ethical issues stack up fast. So let's pull back the curtain and take a look at what's actually happening behind all the flashy graphics and those supposedly huge wins.
The first major problem, the first big red flag, really starts with who's watching. These promotions are reaching a group of people that gambling operators are legally and ethically supposed to stay far away from.
Now, streaming platforms like Twitch and YouTube, sure, they have age restrictions. But let's be real, a huge number of viewers watching these video game streams are teenagers, or sometimes even younger. This is the exact group that all those responsible gambling regulations are supposed to protect. And this is what's so concerning. When you seamlessly blend that high-energy video game content with high-risk gambling, you basically create a direct pipeline. It sends a powerful message to a very impressionable audience that says, hey, if you like this fast-paced fun, you're going to love this too. It just normalizes betting, making it feel like another harmless game. And that leads us right to the second core issue here, the problem of authenticity. It all comes down to whose money is being used and whether what you're seeing is even real in the first place. I mean, it's the key question, isn't it? When you see an influencer placing these massive bets and supposedly winning big, you have to wonder, are they actually risking their own hard-earned cash? The answer, in almost every case, is a firm no. Not even close. They're often playing with something called a streamer balance. Basically, it's a huge pile of credit. It's house money, given to them by the casino just for the stream. It's designed to create exciting, high-stakes content. So you're not just watching a friend place a bet, you're watching a heavily subsidized marketing tool in action. And this comparison really shows the massive difference. The streamer is using the sponsor's money. They have absolutely no personal risk, and the whole point is just entertainment. But for you, the viewer, it's your money and your real financial risk, and you're always playing against a house that has the edge. Their reality is completely disconnected from yours. Now, with these issues becoming more and more obvious, the regulatory bodies are starting to pay attention. But honestly, they're facing a huge uphill battle against a digital world that's changing by the second. And here's the fundamental challenge for them. The rules that govern advertising were made for a completely different era. For TV, for radio, for print magazines. They were just not designed for a live, unscripted stream where an influencer can drop a bonus code into a chat with thousands of people in real time.
So regulators are starting to crack down. We're seeing places like the UK and some US states take real steps. They're putting pressure on the casino operators to prove the age of the audience they're paying to reach, and they're demanding that influencers be crystal clear and upfront about their paid sponsorships.
So who is ultimately responsible for protecting you, the viewer, in this whole new frontier of advertising? Well, the answer isn't simple. It's really a shared burden. It really breaks down into a triangle of responsibility. First, you've got the casino operators. They need to apply the same ethical standards to a streamer sponsorship that they would to a major TV campaign. Second, the platforms, like Twitch and YouTube. They have to step up and tighten their own policies to avoid this kind of exposure. And finally, there's a responsibility on you, the viewer. If there is one key takeaway from all of this, let it be this. When you see your favorite streamer placing some huge, insane bet, just remember, the only thing at stake for them is their sponsor's next paycheck. For you, it's your wallet. Don't ever confuse their manufactured entertainment with your reality.
Which leaves us with a final, really critical question. In this new digital gold rush, where influencers are the prospectors and viewer attention is the gold, who is really looking out for the audience? It's something to think about the next time you see a sponsored segment pop up on your screen.